Hello, my friends. Come on in. We're going to do a short breathwork practice for anxiety. So breathwork is something that's been around a very long time. In yoga, we often call it pranayama. And it is, I find, getting a lot of new and wonderful attention to something we do, of course, during our yoga practice, but just as a standalone practice in and of itself, breath is just incredibly powerful. And I want to get right into the practice, so I don't want to go on too long, but why I've put together these particular things for this short practice is because I find that breath that is even, unrushed, and has some depth to it is often what can be helpful in moments of anxiety. And you'll notice I didn't say super deep breathing. That may work for some people, but I also find that that can ask a lot of the body. And in this little sequence, I don't want to ask you for any really great effort. I want you to do things that hopefully feel kind of accessible and that you can apply when you need them. So you can kind of tuck these away and use them sometime when you're nervous about something that's happening. These are all ones that I do often in my own life. All right, so come to a nice comfortable seat. Try to sit up tall. Good. You can just let your hands rest wherever they're comfortable, if that means together in your lap or maybe on your knees. We'll have 3 techniques in this particular practice. Right? So you can feel free to close your eyes now or anytime. You can open them and close them. That's really up to you. You do not need to close your eyes to benefit from these techniques. What I'll ask you to do first is just notice that you are breathing. And if you notice a particularly shallow and or short breath, to just try to expand it just a little bit. If you're able to kind of feel your stomach coming out a little bit on the inhale, and then dropping back in on the exhale, that's a nice thing to just make note of. And we're going to begin with a simple breath. Well, we'll be inhaling to a count of 4 and exhaling to a count of 6. And again, you're looking for some depth in the breath, but it doesn't need to be your deepest breath of all time. So let's go ahead and exhale together. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take any kind of nice breath in. And breath out. Another like that. Inhale. Maybe open your mouth. Exhale. Continue to breathe here. And next up, we're going to work on box breathing. Box breathing is a 4-part inhale, a 4-count hold, 4-count exhale, and then 4-count holding out. The suspension of the breath as we hold it in and the retention as we hold it out is very light. I don't want you to be straining or pushing. Think of it really just as a kind of a pause, right? And if that suspension or retention doesn't work for you, you can skip that entirely and just work the inhale and the exhale. So let's go ahead and sync up on an exhale again to begin. So breathing in, breathing out. patient with yourself on this work. You're doing great. Just sort of showing up and working with these techniques. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own. Notice if your shoulders or neck are getting tense, let them relax. There's no need to have them at such high alert, right? I'm just working with the breath. Give you time for a few more rounds here. And if you'd like to take the even count up to 5 or 6, go right ahead. So that would be a same count again for each part of the breath, just taking it up a bit if you like. Go ahead and just complete whichever round you're on here. No rush. And then again, take a couple of nice breaths that feel good. Maybe it's sighing it out, exhaling with an open mouth. And by the way, it's totally normal if you start kind of yawning through this process. Yawn is a natural reset of the body, and sometimes when we come out of like a stress mode and we start to relax, the yawning kicks in. It's probably a good sign if that happens, and not a bad sign if it doesn't happen. But don't worry that you're making yourself too sleepy. Just the body kind of resetting. Okay. And the last one we're going to do is a humming bee breath, it's called. So there's lots of different ways you can do this particular breath. I'm going to do it with 3 hand postures that I enjoy, but you can kind of make it your own. If you really love one of the hand postures, you might stick with that more. We'll start with no hand postures, just keeping your hands down, and pretty simple. You're going to inhale and hum on your exhale. You don't have to match my pitch, just whatever comes naturally. Lips closed but very softly, jaw relaxed. Take your hands up so they're around the base of your skull from behind, so just kind of behind your ears, cupping around, and keep going. Maybe helpful to close your eyes here so you can really focus on the vibration. Close of your next one, place your hands over your ears. Keep going. And then finally, palms over your eyes, fingers curled around the crown of your head. Gently release your hands back down. Take a nice breath in. Release. You can feel free to remain here seated in just breath attention or a little bit of meditation or just a little bit of chill out time. Or if you are ready to complete your practice, hands to heart center. Take a breath in. Let it go. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace.